So, once again, May Edochie flaunts a mansion. You need to see the interior of where she lives. Wow. Well, I know you might have much more than this, of course. But then, when your heaven is open, a lot of things come tumbling down, and you will be like, come on, what did I do? What kind of prayers did I make? What kind of sacrifice did I make? How did this happen? How come? What's going on here? What did I do? What did I do? I'm sure Mary is pondering over this, thinking about it, and of course, it is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. A lot of us have talked about how she was able to kind of get out of depression, get out of it. It's like a double blow on air. One, it's not about the polygamy. It's not about you, Letoche, getting someone pregnant. This is something that she's kind of conversant with, something that you know. But for that man to now advertise his foolishness and stupidity on the internet and then tag you and then begin to ramble and talk trash, it gives you this kind of feeling of being exposed, like the sacred part of you. Like, I know people respect this guy. I know he's a human being. He does his thing. We are not perfect. But this guy is trying to, he has done me dirty. But he's trying to put that dirt out there in public. This is disrespectful. This is unclean. And the second one is the loss of Kambili Chuku. It really shook her. But look at it. Look at what is going on. In fact, you know what? Let us listen a little bit to what she has to say, and we will be talking more. This is great. Like and share, please. Tap on the subscribe button.
Zane, please, I don't want noise. I'm recording. Oh, is it on? Uh-oh. Hey, this child. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Who is there? I don't want noise. Oh my God. What? Zane, I'm just acting serious here. How is everyone doing? So welcome everybody. We're here tonight. We all know the reason why we're here. We're trying to address something to give clarity on a post that I made yesterday regarding world creation. And I'm just going to invite, let me go straight to the point because it's quite late. I'm tired and I still have a lot to do. But I'm really glad to be here. I'm excited to be here, to interact with lovely people. Yes, my amazing farm, my amazing May Nation community. Nice to meet you all. So I'm just going to invite, you already know who, the MD of World Creation Academy, Grace Ofure, so we can get it started. Yes, hello to everyone. I can see your comments and you guys are asking how I am. I am doing beautifully well. I am fine. I'm chilling at home. Okay, so while we wait for Grace Ofure to join us, I need her to come live because she is the brain behind the whole thing. She's the one that is going to teach us how we can make wealth. Is it true? Yes. For those of you that are doubting, you have a lot of doubting Thomases in the house, you can actually make wealth with zero capital. What does that mean? You do not need to have money, even if you don't have money. Most of the time, a lot of people want to make it in life. They want to succeed. They want to make money. They want to start up a business, and then they tell you that there is no money. Let me tell you something you people don't know. For me, if I'm starting up a business, the last thing I look for is the money. You know why? You need to have a plan. You need to have a business plan. You need to have everything put in place so that when the money comes, you know what to do with it. But if there is no plan, no idea, no plan, even if you have that money, it will go down the drain. Trust me, because in this country, wahala no dey finish. Like problems, there's always something to do. The money finds a way to live, one way or another. So you should always have a plan first. So back to what we're saying, how to make wealth, how to create wealth. Not just create wealth, sustainable wealth, transferable wealth, wealth that you can maintain, you can sustain, and then you can transfer it to your generation. So we're talking about generational wealth. It's all in your mindset. So that's our topic for tonight. For those of you who are just joining, welcome. I can see so many people from Japan, America, everywhere. You are all welcome. You don't have to be resident here in Nigeria to be a part of this program. You can be anywhere. It's a global world. It's a global village. Everybody is connected. Everybody is together. There are so many things you can do to make money, a lot of money. Okay, what is holding our MD? Give me a minute, let me find out. If you can hear me, ma'am, please send a request. Please send a request. In the meantime, yeah. I have to keep the energy up. So yesterday I made this post saying wealth, how you can create wealth, and a lot of people were asking, we're talking about, they wanted to be sure if it was networking because of the little lecture that was there. I need you all to know that it's just a clip. It's not a networking business. I'm not going to bring something that you have to go around looking for people, looking for people to subscribe. I'm not going to do that. Or something that looks like a Ponzi scheme. No, I'm not going to do that. There's no time. This is 2025. We need real cash. We need real cash. So I'm not going to do that. Give me a second. Hold on one sec. View request. Oh my goodness, some comments here are killing me. One sec. I'm trying to bring in Grace of Fury. What are you? Please, you guys.
I was not showing.
Don't come here. Go away.
I was not showing you.
Zane, please.
My mommy.
Okay, so wealth. I'm still waiting for Grace of Fury to join. I don't know what the issue is. So yesterday I made that post. I said, wealth is a secret. Wealth is hidden, and wealth is something that the codes are not let out. Yes, because there's a certain group of people who want the world to remain within their circle. You will find institutions that tell you, or they want to teach you how to manage wealth, how to manage your income, but you will hardly find any institution that will tell you, that will teach you how to make wealth, how to create wealth, because nobody wants to let you know the secrets behind their success.
Welcome back. Well, I've always thought about it this way. I've thought about it this way, that I am not going to blame Yul Edochie that much. As human beings, yes, we will see a lot of things wrong with him, what he did, how he didn't do this, and all of that. But don't you think if Yul Edochie did not do what he did, and if he didn't do it the way he did it, don't you think that Mary might not be this celebrated? Maybe she will not get that push and extra. Maybe, let's say she has a push in her, like she is aspiring for some of these things that she's now into, such as acting and some marketing, promotion of this and advertising, being a brand ambassador of this and that. Let's say she has it inside of her as a person, but this is more like an untapped resources inside of her. She has not horned on it. She has not even developed it. She has not worked upon it. The thing is just there lying fallow, there. That thing inside of her needed something to spring it up, like a kind of catalyst to spring it up. Let us assume that at the age of 40, of thereabout, let's say 39, 40, is another stage of her life that she needs to fulfill destiny. I am kind of thinking, if anything is going to happen, Yul Edochie will take the glory of it, and she might not be able to shine this much. Someone like Mary, and I will tell you what I mean by someone like Mary, so that you will not think I'm trying to patronize you, or I'm trying to hype her or something like that. Someone like Mary cannot go hungry. If there is hunger, it will be a little bit, for just a few period, and they will come back bouncing. Why? I'll tell you. In life, there are certain things that we need to fulfill. In fact, we are brought into this world to fulfill something. For you, it might be your own is to fulfill some family members. Some other people might be for you to fulfill people you don't know. Maybe you will be an industry builder. You have this idea as an entrepreneur. You will employ people, sustain them, nurture them, build them up, mentor them, provide for them through, of course, they are also offering their services. Maybe that is what you have been brought into this world to fulfill. It is not everyone that will be brought to this world and then their job is to become a pastor, take the microphone and begin to preach and teach. No, everyone is brought into this world for a purpose. She found hers. And what is this? A job. Who told this to her? Did someone give her this information, or is something like a yearning inside of her and she decided to wake up to it and do this? What is this thing? During her birthday, what do you see? She has a charity that reaches out to widows. Now, a woman that does that, this life can be very simple to understand at times, and at times it can be complicated. A woman that does that, do you think God, in his infinite mercy, will now make Mary go broke? Yul Edochie would rather go broke, because Yul Edochie does not give to nobody. I don't know what Yul Edochie is fulfilling in his life. Maybe Yul Edochie was brought into this world to empower other people, to make them become what he is, like, he's an actor. Maybe that is what he's in this world for. So he does not need to be extremely rich. He does not need to have a lot of money for him to impact that knowledge into whoever. And if along the way he decides to manipulate them, he decides to take advantage of them, slowly, slowly he'll begin to have issues because he is not meeting up. His integrity is being put on the line here, and he's messing it up. So slowly, that thing inside of him will begin to dwindle. Sort of. So for Mary, she needs to feed hundreds, tens of widows. They expect that she's going to do something. She's going to empower them. She's going to do this, not just to give them money. Some of them have to be empowered so that they will be able to come up again in life and do something. So if she's broke and she's hungry, I think you get what I'm trying to say. She can't be broke. Yes, trials, tribulation might come, but that part of you that needs to feed those people can never be dry. It can't be dry because she's fulfilling destiny. That's basically what it is. So I took time to profile both of them because it's not just about talking about them. Oh, Yul Edochie did this. Oh, Mary did it. Oh, look at how beautiful. Oh, look at that one. No. There are certain life lessons to learn from it. Like, I needed to take time to observe. Like, okay, let's see. I think this individual is fulfilling destiny. And it requires money to fulfill this. She can't be broke. Now, you might be like, no, hi, what about me? I've done a lot of charity, but I still have problems here and there. It might be that the kind of charity that you are doing is not the type that you are supposed to do. You have to look inwards. You have to discover that thing that you are in this world to fulfill. So we can be celebrating, which it's a good thing. Celebrating the house, but I looked much more than that. Like, she's there are a lot of intelligent women, hardworking women with ideas that have not found grace. Grace found her. She wasn't like that lazy, but she didn't have what she's having now back then. What happened? What worked for her? It has come to that point. Unfortunately, Yul Edochie is not part of this new dimension. And like I said at the beginning, it could be that Yul Edochie is the catalyst that will bring this second phase of her life to fulfillment, to manifestation. And we, as human beings, of course, what can we say? We are human beings. What more can we see? We will definitely say, this Yul Edochie, you're a useless guy. Yes, as human beings. But maybe Yul Edochie has to be useless, has to behave stupidly for Mary to fulfill a larger mission. Do you get what I'm saying? For Mary to fulfill the other side of the journey. And we will just say, hey, it's the same thing like a story in the scriptures of Christians where they said God hardened the heart of Pharaoh. So, meaning that Pharaoh normally might not like to want to do what he did, but God hardened the heart of Pharaoh so that something will be recorded. Simple as ABC. So maybe who knows what happened to Yul Edochie. Anyway, it's a good thing. What do you think? Drop your comments. See you guys in the next update.